Today is Friday, January 3rd of 2020. I'm back with these videos, and it was really nice not having to make them every week because I got a little vacation. But I had a nice time with my parents and my brother, and we went around Nepal, and it was a really nice experience. And I think I'm gonna do a video about that another time because I wanted to show the New Year's celebration that happened in Lumbini a couple days ago, which is just very strange because it's not even their New Year. It was just the largest party I've seen in Lumbini, and their biggest celebration is Dasai, and that already happened, and it was nowhere near as big as this celebration. And their New Year is in April, and this is not even technically their New Year, but because it is a tourist location, they celebrated the New Year, and they just decided to give it another name, and they called it the Food Festival. So it was just like a bunch of stalls that had food, and a lot of people dancing, and it was good. It was a fun time. I had a good time. But I will be honest, by the end of it, I don't know, I just felt very down about just things. I don't know, I was just feeling kind of depressed by the end of it, and I was like not in a good mood, and maybe I was just tired, it was just late. But I've like kind of thought about 2019 and 2020, and I feel a lot better about it. Already since I came here, it's been a totally different me. Like, I've definitely changed a lot. I still have a lot to work on, obviously, because I had just a depressing night after the party, but otherwise it was, I'm feeling that a change is happening slowly, but I'm glad 2019 is done. I'm glad it happened, but I'm glad it's done. Someone I know was talking to me about it, and something to do with numerology and cosmology. I do not know any of that stuff. I'm very bad at it. There's too much to know, too much to remember, and I just don't understand it very well. But he was saying something about how in 2019, in terms of where it falls in time and with numbers, it is a year of like vicious change, and there's a lot of, it's like kind of like burning, where it's good that something's changing even though it's kind of painful. So 2019 was definitely, as another friend of mine calls it, the year of feelings, and it was definitely the year of feelings for sure. So I'm glad that it's done, that we're out of it. Not that we're not feeling anymore, it's just that like we had to get through this, for me at least, had to get through this space of like transition, and I think I like passed through it, but it was definitely painful at times to pass through. So anyways, enough of that. I'm glad that we're in a new year. I'm starting it well. The morning of January 1st, I went to go clean up some of my laundry that I left hanging out, and I saw that one of my socks was just on the line, and I could not find the other one. So I was, you know what? I was like, it's just a sock, whatever. Like, I looked around for it, I was like, nah, can't find it, okay. And then I just went on with my day. I kept the sock. I was like, maybe I'll throw it out because I don't know where the other sock is. It's probably gone. So I was like, no, I'll keep it just in case it shows up. So I kept it, and it really didn't bother me that much. It was just a quick like, oh, I wonder where it is. Later that day, like in the evening, I'm walking, and far away from where I kept it, like somewhere like really far, like still in Bodhi Institute, but like over on some bricks by someone else's room is my sock. My other sock is sitting there, and I was so happy to see it. And I wasn't like super, it didn't bum me out that I lost it, but I was so happy to find it because like, this is so weird. Where did this come from? What a strange coincidence that I ran into this sock. And yeah, it's just a sock, but it was kind of fun for me to enjoy a change of how I look at things, and a past me would have gotten really anxious about losing a sock because there is something OCD about it. I don't know, I just like don't like having something incomplete, or I don't like losing things, as you might know from last video. Then I blame myself, then it causes issues, but this time I was just kind of like, whatever. So it was very nice that I wasn't attached to my loss of the sock, and then it came back anyway. So I don't know. I think going into 19, when you lose your sock, let it go. And if you find it, you can still be happy about it. So hopefully that's a good precursor to how 2020 is going to go. We're going to lose one sock, and then we'll find it again, but we can't cry that it's gone. I don't know what that means. I'm just kind of blabbering on in my mosquito tent that is my bed. Yep, there we go. Okay, so here is the New Year's Eve festival or food festival of Lumbini in 2020. I saw a lot of people I know, which was fun. Had a good time. I am kind of like loud in this video, so I apologize. I even got to watch my sisters from the nunnery, the young girls. They got to do some chanting up on stage, and technically a lot of the girls at the nunnery were not allowed to go to the food festival because they had a test the next day. And I talked to the head nun and was like, hey, from when they get out of their class today and when they go to bed, which is like 10 or 11, that's like 8 or 9 hours. Do you think they're actually going to be studying the entire time? Because I don't think they will be. Why not just let them go to the food festival with us? We'll chaperone them. It'll be a good time, and then they can go back and study. And guess what? They let them do it. So they were so excited that they got to go to the food festival, see the dancing, see the lights, food, had some momos. It was nice. So I'm glad I got to take them out and do that. All right, today is the food festival. It's surprising because their most famous holidays did not have this much decor. They even got all. Wow. The smells are very intense. Ooh, beer. Kathy is my favorite white lady name. What acid trip am I in? Wow. Subach.
Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti Piso Bhagavarahang Samma Sambuddho.
I know them. I hung out with the nuns for a bit while they were able to come. They got some momos, and I had to take a bunch of seats at the area where they were eating, and that involved having to talk to some French guy who I could not hear or understand. And I just was pretending to understand him until I could take the seat from him that he wasn't even using. Are you playing? Can you see my devil horns? Yeah. I'm playing a video, so what are you gonna do with the video? Just say hi. Yeah, it's going, it's going, it's going. Do you want to be in the video?
Yes.
Okay, here, let me... You're gonna be in the video, ready? Ready? You're in the video now! Yeah! Happy New Year! Woo! Wow!